नमस्कार। ज्योतिषगुरु.com में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूं दीपक कपूर और आज आपसे जुड़ रहा हूं इस कोरोना वायरस के एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल पर्सपेक्टिव को समझने के लिए। ज़िंदगी में जो भी होता है कुछ ना कुछ हमारे हाथ में है, बहुत कुछ हमारे हाथ में है, क्योंकि कर्म प्रधान, और जो हम कर्म करते हैं उसी से अपना भविष्य लिखते हैं, अपनी ज़िंदगी को सुधारते हैं। लेकिन कुछ एक ऐसी फोर्सेस भी हैं जो हम सब के ऊपर हावी। उस पर्सपेक्टिव को समझने के लिए आई विश टू कनेक्ट विद यू टुडे एंड understand the astrological perspective behind it, that we are passing through such difficult times and this pandemic has engulfed the entire world and we are suffering from that. For that purpose, I would like to explain certain basics of astrology also, so that you are able to appreciate the whole gamut as to what I am saying. I do not want to burden you with any big astrological technicalities, so to say, because that is not the purpose. The purpose is to understand that how and why these big events occur in life, in the world, and how we are affected by that, how we have to understand the astrological behavior and what kind of solutions can be looked at. Very briefly, coming to the basics, there are 9 planets. Some of them are malefics and some of them are benefics. Saturn, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, they are malefic planets. There are benefic planets also. In individual charts, it is not as simplistic that a malefic will always remain a malefic. In a particular chart, Saturn may also turn benefic at certain points and give beneficial results and so on. And similarly, Jupiter may not be as benefic. But as far as the world events are concerned, it is a general principle of astrology which says that whenever malefics unite or they influence together, then the big events occur and उससे महामारी आती है, उससे भूकंप आते हैं, उससे दुनिया में और तरह की बहुत सारी परेशानियाँ आती हैं. तो whenever malefics get together or get together in strength with mutual correlation, then the problems start. Very briefly, I would like to go into the fact that on 11th January 2020, the first death occurred in China due to coronavirus. 17th January, the second death occurred. 25th January, Saturn entered its own sign Makar. At that time, Mars was already in its own sign. Saturn was entering its own sign. Rahu was in its own nakshatra. And Ketu was about to enter its own nakshatra. Nakshatra is a constellation which has its linkage to the planet. It has greater and more forceful impact on any configuration. So all these malefics were becoming stronger in their own way, although the direct correlation was not there. 30th January, WHO declared COVID-19 as a global emergency. And at that time, in China, the total number of deaths were 170. Then, still the worst was yet to come, and the planets were getting together in strength, which we will see. 23rd of March, Mars entered Makar Rashi where Saturn was already posted, and both of them, Mars and Saturn, came together. And at that stage, on 23rd of March, the total number of cases worldwide were 3.79 lakhs and the deaths were 16,514 on 22nd of March. Mars and Saturn came together to cause havoc and the increase started. And this I will relate to other world events also, as to what had happened in the past and how things became more and more problematic even in the past. But if we look back, today is 16th of April, if we look back 25 days till about 23rd of March, then 17 lakh new cases, new infections have been there 1.18 lakh deaths have been there. So total number of deaths today stand at 1,34,000 and total number of infected cases stand at 20,83,000. Now 23rd March, Ketu was in its own nakshatra. Rahu was in its own nakshatra. Mars and Saturn were posited together in the sign of Saturn in Uttarashadh nakshatra. Let us go back. 2013 SARS infection came and severe acute respiratory syndrome. In February 2003, Mars and Saturn were aspecting each other at 180 degrees and having the combined effect. Saturn Rahu were together, so the combination was complete. In April 2003, Saturn moves away and the SARS impact started reducing. Let us go to the World War II. 1945, in May and June, rather in April and May, Germany had surrendered in 1945 and the war in Europe had largely had come to an end, but the hostilities were continuing in Japan. USA bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki on 6th of August 1945 on Hiroshima and on 9th of August 1945 in Nagasaki in Japan in support of United Kingdom. And what was happening at that time? Mangal और शनि इकट्ठे थे. Saturn and Mars were again together, but Rahu was also along with it. So 1,29,000 deaths in Hiroshima, 2,26,000 deaths in Nagasaki, and in September 1945, this combination broke. ये जो युति थी राहु मंगल शनि की, ये टूटी और सितंबर में वॉर खत्म हो गई. On 28th of August 1945, all these Saturn, Mars and Rahu were together, and on 22nd of September 1945, Saturn left that combination, and therefore from in September World War II came to an end. Come to our own independence. 15th of August 1947 we achieved independence. There were massive riots, there were killings. Till August 1947 there was no problem. In September 1947, Saturn and Mars came together and massive killings took place in northern India. It is estimated that 2 lakhs to 20 lakh people lost their lives in those hostilities. In World War I also, in 1914 June it started, and in August 1914 Saturn, Mars were within 30 degrees of each other. So getting together, having that combined effect. By August 1914, the forces worldwide, different countries had polarized to lead to World War I. And you see what had happened, that when it came to an end in 1918, 21st March 1918 was the deadliest day when more than 10,000 forces were impacted and many people died. And therefore, all this is attributed to the correlation of Mars-Saturn on one hand, Saturn-Rahu on the other hand. Look at some of the big earthquakes. Chennai earthquake of 23rd of January 1556, 8.2 lakh people died, 8 on the Richter scale. Tangshan in China earthquake on 27 July 1976, 7 lakh people died, 7.8 on the Richter scale. 27th of March 1964, Alaska, USA, 9.2 on the Richter scale. All these earthquakes saw that Mars and Saturn were within 30 degrees. Assam earthquake of 15th of August 1950, which was called the Tibet earthquake, Saturn was aspecting Mars. And therefore, many such things happen during these configurations. Come to some pandemics. July-August 1665 was the peak. Mars and Saturn were in opposition, aspecting each other. That plague of London took place. 1 lakh people died due to the bubonic plague. Then subsequently, Russian plague, 1889 flu pandemic, Spanish flu. Come to as early as 1957, Asian flu. Mars and Saturn were aspecting each other at 180 degrees. 1 million people died. 1981 AIDS pandemic, 35 million people died. Mars and Saturn were aspecting each other. 2009 H1N1, 3 lakh people died. Mars and Saturn were aspecting each other. And the combination which I am telling you was complete. Now come to the situation that what was happening recently as far as the recent transit of coronavirus is concerned. 11th of February 2020, Mars came within 30 degrees of Saturn. At that time, Mars was in the nakshatra of Ketu, Mars was with Ketu, and Ketu was entering its own nakshatra on 12th of February. 15th, 16th March, Mars and Saturn were getting closer and they came within 10 degrees and the deaths were increasing. 23rd March, as I said before, Mars enters the same degree as Saturn within 5 degrees difference in the same Rashi as Saturn. In Makar Rashi, Mangal ने मकर में प्रवेश किया, शनि वहाँ पे ऑलरेडी बैठा था at a difference of 5 degrees. That was 23rd of March 2020. 1st of April, Mars, Saturn were in conjunction, degree conjunction, same degrees. On that day, 77,000 people, 77,000 new cases, 5,000 people died. Let us look forward. How things are going to open up now. 25th of April, Mars enters its Dhanishta nakshatra, which is its own nakshatra, and becomes more aggressive. Saturn will continue to be in its own sign, Mars in own nakshatra, Rahu in own nakshatra, and Ketu in own nakshatra. All malefics very strong. Saturn-Mars combination continues, and therefore the period from 21st of April to 5th of May 2020 is very critical. Thereafter, 5th of May is the first stage when things can improve. Mars leaves मकर राशि, मकर राशि को छोड़ रहा है मंगल और कुंभ राशि में प्रवेश कर रहा है. तो मंगल और शनि की युति यहां पे टूट रही है, although they are still within the 30 degree combination, but at least one Rashi is changing. 5th of May. 11th of May, Saturn becomes retrograde, Saturn starts moving backwards, Mars is moving forwards, so the separation is faster. That is 11th of May 2020. That is another step when some relief is possible. सुधार हो सकता है धीरे धीरे. 15th of May 2020, Mars moves away from Saturn and crosses that 30 degree difference. 30 डिग्री से दूर उसका फासला बढ़ रहा है 15 मई को. And therefore, it may lose its real impact जो इस समय परेशानी किए हुए. लेकिन मंगल will continue to be in Shadbisha nakshatra, which is the nakshatra of Rahu. So, pain still persists, although another positive step is occurring on 15th of May 2020. 3rd of June, Mars moves away from Shadbisha nakshatra to पूर्व भाद्रपद नक्षत्र. तो राहु के नक्षत्र को छोड़ के जुपिटर के नक्षत्र में आ रहा है. तो यहाँ पे एक और सब्सटैंशियल सुधार होंगे. तो आप ये समझ लीजिए 5 मई, 11 मई, 15 मई और उसके बाद 3 जून. These are the stages when things will start moving. लंबी लड़ाई है साहब, आसान नहीं है, फिर भी बहुत कुछ हम सबको करना है. आपका ये सवाल होना चाहिए, आपके मन में जहन में आ रहा होगा, चाइना से ही क्यों शुरू हुआ है? चाइना का क्या रोल है? देखिए, राहु और केतु जिसे हम प्लैनेट्स मानते हैं, दे डू नॉट हैव फिजिकल एंटिटीज ऑफ प्लैनेट्स लाइक जुपिटर, मार्स, सैटर्न एटसेट्रा. दे आर मैथमेटिकली कैलकुलेटेड पॉइंट्स and they have an impact. These are basically the intersection points of the orbits of Sun and Moon, and therefore they have immense importance in Hindu astrology. Rahu is called dragon's head in English, and Ketu is called dragon's tail in English. And in Chinese mythology, dragon is all important. China is symbolized with dragon, and Rahu and Ketu are dragon's head and dragon's tail. In Chinese mythology, dragon has a prominent role. In imperial China, in the earlier times when the Republic of China was there, and Emperor of China had dragon as its symbol. So it symbolized strength for the China as a country and Chinese emperor. And hence you will see that Rahu has immense role. And when Rahu was becoming strong, as I narrated in the timeline, the supremacy of China increased. And whenever Rahu has become strong in the past, the supremacy of China has always increased. Rahu, on 22nd of April 2020, Rahu will leave its own nakshatra and move to Mars nakshatra. Rahu has a retrograde motion, so it is moving backwards from its own nakshatra to Mars nakshatra. So it will lose its steam to some extent, but it will still be in a malefic nakshatra, which is Mars nakshatra. Hence, what is expected is that the aggressiveness will still remain, because Mars gives aggressiveness, but the sense of superiority of Rahu, which China was having, will reduce, because it is leaving its own nakshatra and moving to, it may remain aggressive, but that sense of superiority will reduce. Now these are the linkages, but let us now move on to understand that this is not over. This is still a problem, and we all have to work together. मिलजुल के हमें इसका मुकाबला करना है. किसी ने बहुत अच्छा एक कोरिलेशन बताया कि ये कोरोना वायरस इज लाइक फुटबॉल मैच. आप अपने गोल को बचा रहे हैं, आज अपने आप को आइसोलेट कर रहे हैं, तो कोई गोल ना मार दे इसलिए आप बचा रहे हैं, लेकिन मैच को जीतने के लिए आपको एग्रेसिव होना पड़ेगा, आपको गोल मारना पड़ेगा जाके. वो कब होगा? जब हमारे पास कोई उसका इलाज आएगा, जब कोई वैक्सीन आएगा. उसको समय है, वो इतनी जल्दी नहीं आएगा, इस बात को समझिए. और जब वो आएगा उसको साल लग सकता है, उसके प्रोटोकॉल्स हैं, उसकी डेवलपमेंट है, उसकी टेस्टिंग है, फिर वो सारी दुनिया में हर एक लोगों तक वो वैक्सीन पहुंचे जिससे इलाज हो सके. तो वो एक लंबी लड़ाई है. लेकिन ये जो प्लानिटरी पोजीशंस हैं, ये भी अपने आप में थोड़ा थोड़ा मदद करती चली जाएंगी, ऐसा मेरा मानना. लेकिन उसमें हम सबको योगदान देना है. हमें जो सरकार इतना ज़्यादा मदद कर रही है, इतना ज़्यादा एफर्ट कर रही है, उसमें अगर हम लापरवाही बरतेंगे तो उससे नुकसान होगा. इसलिए हमें कोई लापरवाही नहीं बरतनी है, हमें अपनी ओर से इसमें साथ देना है ताकि हम इस लड़ाई को, इस जंग को जीत सकें और दुनिया भर में इससे लोगों की जान बचे और लोग वापस, सिर्फ जान की बात नहीं है, लाइफ हैज़ टू गो ऑन. सब तरफ एक रिसेशन का माहौल है. इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी जब स्लो डाउन हो जाती है तो इसका बुरा असर सालों तक पड़ता है. इस सारी चीज़ को जितनी जल्दी हम संभाल लेंगे उतना ही अच्छा रहेगा जी, इस बात को भी समझिए. और ये प्रयास आप सबको, हमको मिलकर करना है. आज मैंने आपको ये एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल पर्सपेक्टिव बताया कोरोना वायरस का, और आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. थैंक यू वेरी मच ऑल ऑफ यू फॉर joining me on jyotishguru.com, and I hope and pray and wish that we come out of this problem as soon as possible. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind.